You ready for this one? Time management doesn't work. And you might be scratching your head because everybody tells you got to be a great time manager. I'm here to tell you, as a sales entrepreneur and a kind of an unconventional thinker, that time management actually doesn't work. And here's why it doesn't work. Time is defined as a constant. A constant cannot be changed. Management is defined as to control and to put effort over something. Well, you can't manage a static measurement. You can't manage time. You and I could not manage time and turn a 24-hour day into 25. We couldn't magically manage an hour and out of that get 2, right? And the key for anybody in sales, the absolute key, is to have a relationship between the hours that you actually work, we call that labor, and the income that you actually make during those hours. That is return. The ultimate...
Man, I tell you what, Rodger, this fuel is fueling up with ATRA, or fuel up with ATRA is going to be fantastic for our members. I think that they're going to really get an opportunity to get not only the management training that they've been so yearning for, but the mental well-being for mental health, as well as our top technical material that we've been putting together for so long. I mean, I think this is a great opportunity for not only our members, but for the technicians. And in speaking with the guys at Fuel, they're going to offer it to their families as well.
Yeah, Lance, I couldn't agree more. And I think it addresses something that we all have in common, no matter what we're doing. And that's we're kind of in the people business, right? We are people. It's not the success at the bottom line of your shop. It's how well are your people in your shops doing, and not just the guys that work for you or with you, but their families and their communities. And fuel scratches that itch. It's something that, let's be honest, man, we probably couldn't produce ourselves just with ATRA in our limited resources. But when we team up with an organization like Fuel that brings high quality, high content, highly produced world leaders talking about team building, personal development, leadership, this is great. It's going to be a game changer, I think, for our entire industry.
Yeah, huge. I was talking with Bob White from Superior, and I spoke with Peter Fink, some time ago, and both of them said the same thing in different aspects, but they said, our mom and pop shops aren't getting rich internally, with their, working 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. I mean, Bob used the word fatigue, and we've heard this, more recently than not, but there's a lot of fatigue out there, whether it's in social media with the negative comments or the does, or somebody asks a question that they're legitimately asking a question, looking to get some kind of help, and the mentorship isn't there, right? Yeah. So if you're sick of the negativity from social media, you're tired of being tired, fueling up with ATRAs are really going to give you an opportunity to start your day off right with some really good information, some great 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute clips of inspiring news, and I think you shared that with the guys at TCRA, didn't you?
Yeah. It's kind of like that old adage, you don't know what you don't know. Well, you don't need what you don't know what you don't need. And I remember early on in my career with ATRA, we were involved with the What's Working program. And so we'd go out and we'd talk to these shop owners, and we'd do surveys and interviews and personal shop visits. Lance, I've been in over 100 shops throughout the country. And I saw a pattern, looking back, there was a pattern that developed. We'd get in, we'd start talking to guys, how's everything going? Oh, it's great. And we're doing this, we're doing that. They're all excited about it. But then we'd always get to the part of the conversation I would call the, part of the conversation. It goes something like this, how's it going, Lance? Yeah, things are great. Yeah, we're doing this. We're excited about this. And then, as we get further into the conversation, you say, Rodger, I got into this business because I really enjoyed fixing cars, or, I really like people. And then they'd go on to explain that the daily grind of just wearing you out, fatiguing you up, was getting to them.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know what they didn't say it. They just, I don't know what to do, but I know there's more. I need more fulfillment and stuff. And I think that teaming up with My Fuel bridges that gap for a lot of our shop owners and their workers. And I'm excited to launch this soon.
So am I. Yeah. I one of the, phrases that I really have kind of latched into is like, fuel up with ATRA every day, get back the energy and the time that you deserve to spend with you, with your
Right.
family. And that goes for the technicians as well. I mean,
Right.
lots of shops are closing. There's a lot more shops taking on that work from those other shops. And, the Stephen Covey, the 7 highly habits of successful management, when they bring in these different influences, these different sales, and they're weighing on you.
Right.
This gives you an opportunity to take a breather from that. This gives you an opportunity to get in the zone before you get to work. Listen to it on the way to work. Listen to it while you're at work. The best part about it, Raj, is both Fuel and ATRA. Fuel already has their app on the phone. So every single member of the association and their technicians and their family members will have access to the Fuel app, as well as the new ATRA mobile app that will be coming out in early August. So
Yeah, we pulled the trigger on that app, right?
oh yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's gonna be done. Yeah,
That's great.
and
That's
we're gonna be adding some AI to it to help for the technical searches for you guys searching for technical stuff. But I really think that this kind of brings full circle to the training with ATRA, both management, both well-being, and the technical. It's a home run out the door. So
Yeah.
looking forward to spreading the light and looking forward to fueling up with ATRA.